Hello and welcome to Free Iran Stock Picks. This is a channel dedicated to researching and analyzing stocks of companies that are poised to gain from the fall of the Islamic Republic of Iran and the rise of Shah Reza Pahlavi and a new golden age for Iran. Follow along with me as we review various companies and market sectors that will be glowing with activity after this revolution is over. For this purpose, Free Iran Stock Picks has made available to you the very tool that is used for review videos on this channel. Mastering the Middle East Navigator Toolkit is a proprietary search tool that allows you to filter from vetted and widely recognized high-performing companies and their stocks across the various countries of the Middle East that will be well positioned from the coming transitional democracy that the people of Iran want. By this point, many of us have seen the damage and the destruction that has been caused by the IRGC in over 12 different countries. Much infrastructure will need to be replaced and rebuilt. This is all, of course, for the greater good of liberating the people of Iran from this regime. Not only will the industrial, material, and energy sectors all immediately be affected by this transition, there is also another sleeping giant. Before 1979, people of Iran embraced Western culture and were extremely secularized and had a very diverse economy full of small businesses and the entrepreneur class. All of that changed when the Ayatollah Khomeini occupied Iran in 1979. 47 years later, and the Shah will return and has already stated his willingness to work with the neighbor partners in the region. This will stimulate the country's economy like wildfire. The people will flock back to consumerism and closer to a more secular way of Western life. Consumer staples, consumer discretionary items, and real estate will all be hotspot market sectors to pay attention to as they hurry to keep up with the exploding consumer demand for new products and services not previously available to them underneath the regime. If you, like me, have had an opportunistic and entrepreneurial spirit, you've probably wondered about how to even get started researching the complex topics in a foreign world. For that reason, Free Iran Stock Picks took meticulous detail in vetting over 400 plus viable and trusted company candidates to aid in your search as more of a compass so you can see through all of the noise and the rest of the marketplace. This information comes in the form of an expansive filterable Microsoft Excel format available directly downloadable to you. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we begin our journey. Thank you for tuning in. Free Iran Stock Picks wishes you a happy Nowruz Peruz. Payende Iran, Javid Shah. Okay guys, welcome back. We are looking inside of the Mastering the Middle East Navigator. I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of how this is supposed to be used. This is the tool that is being used to filter out the content for this video. Every one of these selections on the spreadsheet have been vetted and are trusted, more concrete, reliable companies across the various countries of the Middle East, at least any of them that participate in the markets themselves or have some kind of a stock market. Now, of course, this isn't financial advice. Everything here is just merely for informational and educational purposes. And basically, when we get into this here, this is really intended to be more of a guide. Like I had said in the introduction, I wanted to get involved in investing in the Middle East myself. It's a little hard to get started sometimes in that area. And this is just kind of a guidance tool here for you. So what we have is we're looking at several different spreadsheets that all kind of come together. They're locked. There's good reason for that. It's just to keep the integrity of all the information good. And of course, this is listed as revision 1, so I can make revisions as we need to. But for now, we're using this, and all of these columns have titles. Native ticker, that will represent the ticker that's in the country that is stated. There's a US ticker where if you're in the US, you can get exposure through that ETF because you can't directly buy these companies as a US citizen. Then there's the company name itself, of course, so you know what you're looking at. The country of origin, so this is what country you're looking at. If you're looking at investing in the Middle East as a whole, or if there's a specific country that you want to say like Saudi Arabia, basically you can hit select all here, just hit Saudi Arabia, Bam. So this is across all market sectors in Saudi Arabia, and roughly there's 113 different options here that you can look at. And of course, market sectors, now we can filter this out. Say I want to look at only, say, energy, industrials, and materials. I can hit OK, filter that out. This is the ETF in the US that's available, KSA, that would be able to get exposure to all these for you. It's not as specific as, say, their native tickers, which are over here on the left-hand column. But yeah, you could do this any way you want. You could select all, select none. If you want to look at healthcare, maybe you're involved in that. We have 13 different healthcare options in Saudi Arabia. Maybe you want to look at Saudi Arabia and the United Emirates. A little bit less options in the UAE for that. But you kind of get the idea here. If you happen to know the native ticker, that's great. If you know the name of the company, that's great if it's listed. If it's not listed, the reason for that being is there might be certain technical analysis or certain indicators, fundamentals that are making it disqualified from being a quality pick. Now, as you go through here, I've also separated all of these out through different. So what you have here is you have all of the countries listed all under the category of utilities. Okay, so, and as you can see here, there's different US letters, combinations that'll come in here depending on what country you're looking at right now. UAE is shown, Qatar is shown, Kuwait is shown, Turkey is shown, Israel is shown. So they all have a different US ticker if you're looking for that. They also have corresponding different native tickers, which are all over the left. So real estate, materials, same thing. Information technology, we have industrials. The way these are all categorized are standard Western market practices. Anybody that would be analyzing the markets would be looking at, okay, you know, what do we have for banks here? So we have, if we're looking in the financial sector across the entire Middle East right now, there's 86 prime options that are set up to be benefactors here of this transition. So energy, likewise right now, these would be the top energy options that I would be looking at if I was looking at energy investing in the Middle East. So again, all of this comes together. Again, the first sheet here, this is the master sheet. You don't have to use this if you know you're already looking for something more specific, but it's intended to be used like that. And again, in total, there is 429 options here in total across various different market sectors and countries. If you're looking to get started, I would start looking here. Of course, always do your due diligence. And as we review these, we're going to be looking at each one of these under a microscope. So thank you for tuning in and listening. The link for this is available for download direct to you in the description box and in the link below. I will see you guys in the reviews. Payanda Iran, Javid Shah, and we'll see you in the next video.